Solution of class 10 higher mathematics syllabus covered board of secondary education Manipur. Chapter Trigonometry solved and presented by Salam Meghasan Singh, lecturer to Susan Higher Secondary School in Pan. Trigonometry. Trigonometric ratios of angles of any sine and magnitude. Trigonometric ratios karamba negative angles amasung any magnitude key trigonometric ratios defined toxi. Let a revolving line OL start from the initial position OX and take place the final position OL in any of the quadrant after trace out an angle theta. OX hyper position initial position is the revolving line amas maleraga OL hyper any quadrant angle theta revolve torba matung LC hojik laiba picture is OLC angle theta C first quadrant ani OL na laiba C similar aba matung the second quadrant lairaga di mapamatu same angle C theta ni similar initial position is similar aga third quadrant laiba CI initial position is similar aga ma final position do fourth quadrant laiba any of the quadrants laiba matamda trigonometry ratios defined on the let us take a point P whose coordinates are x, y on OL. OL had P have a point number called OL hariba point see the other than the origin nataba OL the labor point ama P have a point number loxi adugumba point P to give coordinate to x, y ni and take OP O the in a P okay asang ba sequence R and loxi mapama see the P hariba see point P a picture is the point P as maximum function. Sigma function or the point P as a point. Sin theta, Mapamashi the first quadrant label OL as the canasi, sin theta have a sequence of Canada Canadian Mano have a do. Sin theta had a good see point Phoenix, the perpendicular draw torus, perpendicular, perpendicular N and a coxillus, another no another. The right triangles in a point of another, and the given first quadrant label given. The angles in the mathematical theta haris. Is in a X or any, in a Y or any, in a point P. Is in a R happening. Sin theta haibadi perpendicular by perpendicular y by r and cos theta haibadi x by r cos theta haibadi base by hypotenuse x by r tan theta haibadi y by x ni x adu 0 over case kadi khanaroi x ni 0 over case hairagadi p na o y de laiba manatra o y dash laiba ma mantu. Then tan cot theta had the x by y base by hypotenuse organic mafumasi y की value asi 0 over case tadi kanana y na 0 over case haragadi ol natraga ol asina ox natraga ox regular matam do organic cosec theta have the r by y ne r by r hypotenuse ka perpendicular yamane r by y ne y na 0 over case tadi kana y na 0 over haragadi ol na OX ray natraga OX dash regular matando oigani. Sec theta had the R by X ni R by X 0 where the X 0 over case have the O now OY ray natraga OY dash regular matanda. Similar trigonometry ratio taru adu define tore. Hariba picture see ikoina picture see asidu khana bayai. Any quadrant khana bayabani na same angle see sidegi you perpendicular drop to our Sina hypotenuse I Ardo Sina Magi base the N and a color. The angle 7 theta to Tokyo Maramdi the live angle to theta never. I will see theta and a color up. So we will see the formula S value minus me. Matter to the Y or the sign can go up from Malaka. Signs of trigonometric ratios. Trigonometry ratios in sign. That is If the final position of the revolving line lies in the first quadrant, all trigonometric ratios are positive. Angle final position of the revolving line the first quadrant first quadrant and revolving line first quadrant and see angle theta is acute organ carry the gap DMC X ni always positive Y coordinate ni always positive ni R have a city always positive. Positive any and a ratio to always positive organ. Positive any and a value always positive organ. And all trigonometric ratios are positive. And second quadrantal liberty. Second quadrantal liberty. Second quadrantal liberty. Final position of the final position domana angle theta c revolve toraba matungda sige angle theta c revolve toraba matungda p have a point this gallery hina khalasi sina a ne mahaki always positive y so always positive ni sige base asi mahaki x ni mari negative ni sige negative sign jiga sige plus sign jiga karam plus ani yana by this sin theta ne this by this to cosec plus ani and a positive again. Adumani second quadrantal level sin x and cosec x are positive as the other side plus amaga negative amaga y by x or x by y negative me r by minus x or r by x or x by r hariba and negative again. Adumani when second quadrantal level Halim position second quadrant have the angle to 90 degrees over 180 to angle over or right triangle at the right angle to the Magi quadrant will be matung in a positive and yanamba y arga yanaba in a positive negative amaga positive amaga yanaba putting in a negative minus or even hyben. Third quadrantal remember 10x and cos x are positive or you can have any let's see madu the EMC third quadrantal remember revolving line aduna label makai lairaga revolving line aduna label makai lesum laira third quadrantal revolving line see for example mana 180 degree saw about 270 angle adugumba point p haiba amadagi x axis का perpendicular drop to matanda हमसे करीब फंगे तो लेवे x coordinate minus ni y coordinate minus ni r always plus अभी x हमसे y negative अनि ये नरगदी y by y के s का y के ये नब negative अनि ये नरगदी plus ni y के x ni ये मना 10 ni x का y ni ये मना 4x वजह नि third quadrant अभी revolving line जो any quadrant third quadrant level man same angle theta so 180 degree awgoni 270 degree pitan matamasida yugumba final position leba p have a point number other than o na to point number the x axis perpendicular drop toro adu symbol right angle masa adigi o n p right angle sigi negative ani yanaradi plus maybe 10x for x na plus होगा negative amaga plus amaga negative amaga plus amaga memory ba mari adugi ratio di minus sign again madubune final position of the third quadrant later body if the final position of the revolving line lies in the third quadrant later body then x and for x are positive matang four quadrant cos x and sec x are positive, otherwise negative. So four quadrant remember and in position adugi revolving line do see. This sum lera sumana laying color the position to third quadrant, the four quadrant, either the 270 degrees sauba, or 360 degree pick positional hele. Adugumba final position point number point x axis perpendicular drop toro. Matamasi the right angle sum see right angle see r d always plus me x always plus me pi d always negative me. Do plus ani and a high with the cos amasung sec plus oigan aduga plus amaga negative amaga plus amaga negative amaga yana negative oigan aduga final position of the revolving line lies in the four quadrant cos x and sec x are positive. others are negative. Add to memory mathaki rule asi all sin 10 cos haina nising masi all dagi a are sin dagi a 10 dagi t aduga c dagi c mana astak rule haina sangnai astak karma nising ani all sin 10 cos rule aduga mo add sugar to copy haina nising masi allied angles karma angles ko ilensi. Two angles are said to be allied to each other if their sum or difference is a multiple of 90. Angle and is a multiple 90 multiples or back, or Hydoners 90 multiples or back, Adugum angles smoking allied angles in Togan. Trigonometric ratios of minus theta in terms of theta. Negative angle and positive angle the opposite rule make established obviously. Let a revolving line OA starting from the initial position or express out an acute angle theta in the anticlockwise sense. Let there be another revolving line OA dash which starts from the initial position OX and trace out an angle minus theta in the anticlockwise sense. Revolving line ama initial position OX tagi anticlockwise make the angle theta revolve toraga OA have a position still. Similarly, same angle do point of clockwise the helaga minus theta have angle ama same maduna magi parin position aduna OA dash story. Let P whose coordinates are x, y be any point on OA the labor on a point amani point P have a point C OA the labor point amani mapamasi such that OPS are hand lowrani. We draw PM perpendicular to XX OX and produce it to meet OA dash at P dash. Habadi A dagi AM perpendicular X axis singa ani OX singa ani madu sangdo aga OA dash to P dash ta unahale. Then P dash ki coordinate kya ore haragadi X Y minus Y orani and O P dash assist to R or in triangle and is similar or they put a corresponding side in sang manabanira. Then sin of minus theta haragadi sin of minus theta CS MC Makagi triangle se hanatan Makagi right triangle was a perpendicular growth of the angle 70 point of minus theta. CD x from orani, CD minus y orani. CD point of y, CD r plus orani. Makagi angle CD sin theta, sin of minus theta haragadi, CD minus y as CD r as minus 2 equal common local probability, minus 2 equal common local probability, what we shall get, minus 2 common local probability, y by r orani. Y by R si mathaki triangle to see Y to see R here. See Y si to see R here. The mathaki angle theta si gini sin theta or sin theta mamanga minus split way. Assume the sin of a negative angle amagi sin C minus to mapan to sakti bukamana. Similarly, cos of minus theta d cos of minus theta so cos of minus theta d so V and C. Also minus theta di Canada ore pigi base x asida hypotenuse ani yamani pigi angle sini minus theta di body x ta ani yamani si mathaki right triangle sigi sida amugi MC x ani yelukari o hari mathaki sigi x asida sigi r asini yalapane ani yalapodi mathaki di Mathaki ye ngoro su post theta ga mane. Tan of minus theta mafamasi tan of minus makagi triangle si angle to tan theta si minus y asida si x asmi and mane. Minus 2 kamaloko si minus 2 mapanus alangar si y by r have si y asida si r ye mane si angle si tan theta ga manare. Tan of minus theta minus tan theta ga mane. Cos of minus theta d kanani and menor sig x siga Sigi x asida sigi minus y asini yembani. Minus 2 kamalo ko karabadi x asida minus 1 x by y. Mataki triangle asigi x da mataki triangle asigi x da sigi side asigi y ni sigi side asida sini yembaga mane. Adudi x by y di mataki triangle di yengo di cot theta ga mane re aduna cot of minus theta di minus cot theta ga mane. Cosec of minus theta su cosec of r hypotenuse da minus 1 yen bani r da minus y na minus kamalo ko pro r by y have the mataki triangle si di cosec theta ga mane and cosec of minus theta di minus cosec theta ga mane. Sec of minus theta makha ki triangle si da si r si x ni yen r de x ni yellow di sec of minus theta ni wali x si de mataki r sin yen ga yen na ro di masigi sec kore theta aji koina khange minus man ki bajaga karam badano sec of minus theta di sec cos of minus theta di cos theta ga mane sec of minus theta di sec theta ga mane atai sing di negative angle gi trigonometry ratio singa si minus mamanga lo ni song ko ga mane. Trigonometric ratios of 90° minus theta in terms of theta. Trigonometric ratios of 90° minus theta in terms of theta. Let's see. Let a revolving line OA starting from the initial position or express out an acute angle theta as in this picture. Mag initial position angle theta let's say. Let another revolving line OA starting from the initial position or express out an angle 90°. And Artopa O A dash hybrid Amakak initial position marks 90° let's say and then revolves backwards to an angle theta so that in the final position of the line angle XO A dash to 90 minus theta. Mangna sidi another line O A dash service 90° layer theta amuk halaksi. Maki final position to XO or A dash to 90 minus theta or another. Let P x y and P dash x dash y dash be 2 points on OA and OA dash such that OP equal to OP dash equal to R. A per picture sida P have a C OA the level point of PA have a OA the level point of an originally R lap then P dash hariba point a situ origin dagi ala from accident. Sijo alapi. Makoy ki tongan ba points yung tongan ba coordinates sing layan. We draw PM, we draw PP dagi PM singe OX star and P dash M dash perpendicular to OX ani mag perpendicular lo ni singe. Then triangle OPM have a triangle P dash OM dash have a triangle is congruent or have the corresponding parsing money have any. Therefore OM dash equal to PM have a siga sangmanarani P dash M dash have a siga moksu OM was hangomanarani. Therefore X dash equal to Sidagin Sibula for OM dash X dash no orani or PM have seen a PM have seen a Y orani. P dash M dash a CD Y dash kamane, then Masidagamane or the M Mahata Sam S manner. Sine of 90 minus theta, sine of 90 minus theta is the importance of this sine of 90 minus theta. See right angle the Yenga. Sine of 90 minus theta the angle is 90° minus theta is Sigi angle Sigi sine of 90 minus theta is Sigi Awangba Satayagamana Kare Haragadi Amataki Y dash Lere Sigi R Y dash by R Y dash by the Y dash the Kanagamana Matakazar Sabaka Y dash the y dash the x to y dash the x to man how y bu x na sindoko x by r di kana ga manai x by r di si asang ba si x si triangle si mahagi triangle si MC si triangle si asang ba si x si angle si theta ne si asang ba si asang ba si da si asang ba si ani ya bane abidi base by hypotenuse already cos theta ga manai cos of 90 minus the cos of 90 minus theta CG OM dash the x dash the R ne yalani x dash the kana manawi x dash the y manawi x dash to y ni sindoko y by R hairaga the CG acute angle theta CG sin theta ga mane suna cos of 90 minus theta the sin theta ga mane tan of 90 minus theta tan haradi CG perpendicular sida CG base ni yan ఇది y dash ni y dash the x dash ni yan mani y dash puna karaga mana hawi x ka mana hawi x dash puna karaga mana hawi y ka mana hawi x by y haraga di ahan ba triangle masa sigi x ta sigi y yan mani cot of theta ka mana sumna 90 degree minus theta di cot theta ka mana cot of 90 minus theta di sigi x dash ta y dash ni yan mani x dash di y ka mana hawe y dash di x ka mana y by x as CG y as CG x as yen bani tan theta ga mano cot of 90 minus theta di tan theta ga mane asumna cosec of 90 minus theta so CG r as CG y dash yen bani y dash p x na mouse no pro r by x haraga di CG sec theta ga mane sec of 90 minus theta di r by x no sec of 90 minus theta di CG r as CG x dash yen bani x dash adu y na sindoko r by y di r da c1 ni badi cosec theta ga mane legi ko na khange 90 degree minus theta gi sin na cos na sin da tan na cot na tan da cosec na sec na cosec ta minus sin amdu song ko te first quadrant ta acute angle gi sai gi aspect rule all sin tan acute angle leba angle singi trigonometry ratio di positive sign loina oi ken all high ki bodo sin na magi complementary ratio cos na magi complementary ratio sin da tan na magi complementary ratio cot na magi tan da to cosec na magi complementary ratio sec na magi cosec ta 90 degree trigonometry ratio of 90 degree plus theta in terms of theta hanagi to samana na yes let a revolving line or starting from the initial position or express out an acute angle theta and let another revolving line or a dash starting from the initial position or express out an angle 90 degree plus and further revolves an angle theta in anticlockwise direction so that in the final position of the line x o dash is 90 plus theta. Hanagi position de 90 later matunga theta amaga muk later seba. Theta amaga muk later so that and see 90 degree plus theta on the damaka. Let P and P dash be 2 points on OA and OA dash such that OP equal to OP dash equal to R. So na P amasung P dash have a point ani ka OA amasung OA dash below C. Aruga makoi kudumaki asang basindo OA ge OP ga sang basu R OP dash ga sang basu R o hensi. We draw PM perpendicular to OX, P dash M dash perpendicular to OX. Then we get two triangles. So two triangles pange OPM haibamaga P dash OM dash harmo triangle and is congruent or over the corresponding portion sang mane OM dash ka C PM si sang mana gani P dash M dash M dash si OM ko sang mana gani hypotenuse OPM so OP dash te hanan na low pa amu palu to siara ni then makoi ki corresponding coordinates in the OM dash have the x coordinate kamane PM have the y coordinate kamane adi di pai lere OM dash have the OM dash x dash kamana ba PM have the minus y you know amana negative or the minus y kamana then y dash have y dash upward ka company y dash kamana re positive ni then x have the manner Sine of 90 plus theta sine of C triangle the hana yangadavani C triangle C angles 90 plus theta and halaga China opposite are China hypotenuse in the base tare. Sine of 90 plus theta the C y dash asida anium y dash asida karamani x no x by r have the CD x by r triangle asigi cos theta gamani. Cos of 90 plus theta cos of 90 plus theta C cos C base O m dash x dash asida hypotenuse ani yangadavani x dash to kanagamanaway minus y gamanawi minus y gamanawi minus log of the y by r y the ani yambadi sig acute angle theta sig sin theta gamane. So now cos of 90 degree plus theta the minus sin theta gamane. Tan of 90 sig angle sig tan haraga the sig y dash asida y dash asida x dash ni yangadavani x dash asida minus y ga sinagani negative ka positive ka mana yadavani negative pa negative on top of then y log of the x by y have the 4 theta gamana and the tan of 90 degree plus theta the minus 4 theta gamana cot of 90 plus theta the c angle c cot has the base o m dash p dash m dash ni yen gadavani respective letters the x dash the y dash ni x dash the kanagamana we minus y and the minus log of y by x to y by x to 10 theta gamana cot of 90 degree plus theta d minus 10 theta gamane. In the cosec of 90 plus 90 degree plus theta d cosec the r that c y dash ni yangadavani y dash the x na sindokro r by x have the c the sec theta gamane. Sec of 90 degree plus theta d sec of 90 degree c r asida sec or the c r asida x dash ni yaman sec theta have the r that x dash ni yaman c asang butna x dash p minus 1 sindokro minus log of r by y has the sin cosec theta gamana. After single loina minus on okay second quadrant level angle gi cos the after rule all sin 10 cos rule gi matuna second quadrant gi sin ga cos ka sin ga cosec ka mari positive sin ogani ate punamak negative ogani have the mapam series sumli. Trigonometric ratios of 180 degree minus theta in terms of those of theta. See the geometrically proved or the textbook the buddhi tobani. Sin of 180 minus theta d sin theta managani cos of 180 minus theta d minus cos theta. Tan of 180 degree minus theta d minus tan theta. Cot of 180 degree minus theta d minus cot theta. Cosec of 180 degree minus theta d cosec theta. Sec of 180 degree minus theta d minus sec theta. The asa rule sumbre second quadrant 180 have see 180 straight angle daga higher. Kitang hydroki acute angle amok hydroki ba highway. Mafumasiga kuna rub crab ama yexi the posi powder of revolving line the sum like color remark in some formula first quadrantal layer is the second quadrantal layer is revolving line second quadrantal angle amagi mahagna 180 auraga acute angle ama return to open see angles never point 180 degree minus theta haris theta haris second quadrantal level the all sin tan cos sin and cosec are positive, others are negative. As the mathematics is jumli. Asral rule. Trigonometry ratios of 180 degree plus theta in terms of those of theta. So you sum on it, you get quadruple. Trigonometry ratio the amount of hongoro, sin plus minus 2 bob from mixed with some 180 degree have a 2 times of 90 even number times of 90 over single even number times of 90 degree plus minus khajitang khaidoki basu trigonometry ratio amato hongoi aduga magi sin convention adudi sin convention adudi mafum asu su chungani all sin go wafum lakani revolving line adu to thamagi yengsi masiga revolving line the mass original the third quadrant like 180 degree khajitang hasimbanina then the mass symbol like the phone is the P of phone number perpendicular organic negative plus or all sign tan and cot are positive, others mari within negative way mathematical somebody. Trigonometry ratios of 180 minus theta 180 plus theta के factor 270 degree minus theta के so I करी ला करें 90 odd multiples सिंह ID 270 is 3 times of 90 3 times of odd number times of 90 over the sends to its sine cos na sine da tan na cos na tan da cosine secta high versions loin hongani trigonometry ratio sends to its complementary ratio hongani asarul palabadi karam angle legani haibadi third quadrant le revolving line third quadrant le robadi as all sign tan and cot are positive trigonometry ratio hongani ngasai si tan and cot third quadrant le angle gidi 270 degi khaidok pe ai 180 da plus hapchim basi ai case animak sungani but sign comment ni loin sungani adu PCD 270 the odd number times of 90 or 3 times of 90 270 ni odd number times of 90 or the sine cos na sine da tan cot na tan da cosine na sec na cosecta 270 plus theta mathang gi som khana se 260 3 times of 90 ni odd number times of 90 or badi sine cos na sine da sine tan cot na tan da cosine na sec na cosecta the magi asaru also tan and sine and sorry third quadrant play angle magi third quadrant play angle magi cos amasung sec positive even others are negative. Trigonometry ratios of 360 degree minus theta in terms of those of theta 360 even number times 4 times of 19 even number times of 90 over the third quadrant 4 quadrant play angle magi sine de sine ga sine su sine legani cos legani haribasun silengana legani trigonometry ratio remains unchanged but sine convention ga wapum la agadi cos amasung sec katong positive oigani after all sine tan cos and sec are positive others are negative habadi 360 every 4 times of 90 even number times of 90 over the trigonometry ratios remains unchanged adu sine convention namaga pansingan. Trigonometry ratios of 360 degree plus theta in terms of those of theta. 4 times 19 even number times of 19 the first quadrant halak all trigonometry ratio punama remains unchanged sign so all are positive as it going assume la tena kono products cosine secant sign convention to one asarul mathematical golden rules. Trigonometry ratio so twice n plus 1 pi by 2 is 90 odd number times of 90 plus minus theta is altered to its complementary ratio sin x2 cos x2 sin x etc. Odd number times of 90 degree or the plus minus theta or sig angle to sig form the later but the sin cos na sin the tan cot na tan the sec na cosecta cosine sector since togani altered to its complementary ratio tan togani but even number times of twice n plus times of pi by 2 plus 1 theta pi by 2 is 90 degree ni even number times of 90 over the plus 1 theta sig angle to sig form the later but the sin legani cos na legani. Assume theta is an acute angle and prefix proper sign by applying Astor rule. Karamba sign from Purakada Hiragade Astor theta si acute angle Nicolomata case animata adugal acute angle natural sumi loksin bamatam sumi adobo Astor rule palaga mamanga tarakwa trigonometry ratio si mamanga proper sign fixed over Astor rule gimatuna Karamba Astor rule Hanagi angle se Karamba revolving line adu final position of the revolving line do Karamba quadrant labagi have to check togadabani tara ibadu the young Hanagi Kanadi and Hanagi trigonometry ratios in the Yangan. Trigonometric equation and solution. An equation involving one or more trigonometric ratios of an unknown angle is called a trigonometric equation. Unknown angle amagi trigonometric ratio amanataga amadegini yawa equation amabu trigonometric equation called unknown angle oigadabani trigonometric ratio the 2 or more. A value of of the unknown angle which satisfies a trigonometric equation is called a solution or a root of the equation. Trigonometric equation amadi yauriba unknown angle adugi value amabu trigonometric equation solution at root amahana khangnai. Principal solution of a trigonometric equation. Principal solution trigonometric equation is infinite number of solutions. Ni adana koi na principal solution katang khana bagi wafam ne master palidisi. The solution theta such that lying within 0 degree and 360 degree, less than 360 degree, theta can be up to 0 degree. Siguma marato lebe angle amabu kwana trigonometric equation amagi solution boy kwana kaya principal solution ko gani. Principal solution di trigonometric equation amagi ani legani. Exercise 7.1 trigonometry question. Trigonometry. Ani rules no kangani even number times 90 degree or number times 90 degree as the rule negative angle na positive angle da pungdopa the principal solution is no principal solution karina trigonometry karina I was in the how the point trigonometric exercise 7.1 for the season again. Write down the values of the trigonometry ratio of the following angles. Makagi angles in a trigonometry ratio in the values in the E2O. I mean, minus 150 degree as say magi trigonometry ratio taru to the value puto. Let's find out. Sine of minus 50 the negative angle is sine minus 2 mamang song to an then sine 150 is 90 plus 60 degree 90 180 degree minus 30 degree hani igera nataga 90 degree plus 60 degree hani igera mong ani maki be ani maki pot pe 180 degree minus 30 degree ni 180 have say 2 times of 90 ni 2 times of 90 of the sine the minus sine the dum lengna legani sine 30 degree legani adu karamba sine chong thorakani haragadi 150 degree have a first quadrant level angle lamani second quadrant level angle the astro call all sine 10 cos second quadrant level angle with sine am so cos 50 plus ni adon atopa sine am so ko na thau ta dre sine 30 degree na hana half haina khangal tumna cos of minus 150 degree di ma cos ki minus to kana de have the minus to yaw da baga mane cos of 150 degree mane si cos of 180 degree minus 30 degree and it share 180 degree cos na 180 have see 2 times 90 even number times 90 or the cos na cos ka la kani cos 30 degree atopa sine amaga bo song for second quadrant level angle amagi cos te second quadrant level angle amagi cos te asaru follow all sine 10 cos rule already sine ga cos ka plus ne the sine negative will be mark tongan ba minus amaga tong for kani cos 30 degree root 3 by 2 ni 10 of minus 150 degree the mark is the 10 of minus theta the minus 10 theta ga mane minus mamang song for kani 150 have 180 degree minus 30 degree the thong go is 10 la kani second quadrant level angle the 10 the minus ne asaru palaga minus addition minus amaga la ati asumna sine 10 of 30 degree la ne then 10 30 degree the 1 by root 3 ni the quad of minus 150 degree is so minus song for kani minus quad of 150 the 180 degree minus 30 and ire see the quad no quad la kani second quadrant level angle the quad minus amaga la kani minus 430 degree 430 degree root 3 or ane root 3 so na sec of minus 150 the sec of minus 150 the minus mamang or sec the minus mamang rane sec 150 ko mana gani sec 150 the sec of 180 degree minus 30 degree ko mana si the sec na sec ka tum lai gani adu second quadrant level angle amagi sec to minus amaga song tor kani sec ka asarul palaga sec 30 the value ke lai gani 2 by root 3 lai gani cosec of cosec is minus mamang song tor kani 150 ki mauta 180 degree minus 30 degree hani khade second quadrant level angle cosec to muhalakani additional minus am song tor minus cosec 30 LCD sin 30 reciprocal half reciprocal 2 lai is your high was 180 degree minus 30 only was 90 degree plus 60 degree haina follows low na yagan. Number 1, write down the values of the trigonometry ratio of the following angles 690 degree 690 see 90 360 plus 40 I and 90 multiple to the sine of 690 see 2 times of 360 degree minus 30 degree the pongo a the always sine legani so magi quadrant check to minus sine 30 lerani so na minus half lerani so si su quadrant check to gani सी 2 times of 360 degree minus theta da pongo e then सी 360 every 90 4 times of 90 ni I times of 90 ni even number times of 90 where body cos na cos ta dum lai gani quadrant rule pan gani madi 4 quadrant ta सी 360 ani to 4 quadrant level ni cos ki di cos lakani plus lakani then similar ne sum 10 60 ki ma ki quadrant rule matung na minus 10 30 degree lakani minus 1 by root 3 level code ki su 4 quadrant level ni na code ki di ma ki di minus song thorokani minus 4 of 30 degree level then root 3 sec of 360 is saman over quadrant level ni sec ki di 4 quadrant level angle determinant side na fanin position do na 4 quadrant level di madu ge angle ki sec ti plus lakani sec 30 lakani sec 30 di sin cos 30 ki reciprocal 2 by root 3 or ne so cosec is su ma ki su minus lakani ma ki minus cosec 30 root 2 level I 40 degree CD 360 dani na puri raba adu di plus mani kumle yarani SCMC 360 to 270 degree 3 times ni 270 which is 270 3 times hunger plus 30 degree da karama quadrant le 270 ahum I 40 720 karama quadrant le check out see 270 ohm sini 270 ama 270 ane 270 ohm 270 ohm plus 30 degree second quadrant le second quadrant le angle lama ke sin di ma di plus la kani this sin da dum length le gani sin 30 ka half le sumna cos of I 40 second quadrant le angle gi di cos ta dum lakani aduga minus sama song thorakani then this is second quadrant level ni minus song thorakani 10 lagan 10 ta minus 10 of 30 degree that is 1 by root 3 10 30 degree di 10 30 degree ki value di 1 by root 3 hoy gadawani then mistake am le re let's see hoy Chord of I 40 degrees so chord lerani the second quadrant level angle amagi 40 angle 40 minus lani minus 30 degree minus 30 degree di minus root 3 lerani sec of I 40 so sec of 3 times c sec lani second quadrant angle ki sec di minus legani minus sec of 30 sec 30 di suppose 30 ki reciprocal 2 by root 3 minus 2 by root 3 cosec is so cosec second quadrant level angle cosec plus sin lakani cosec 30 dum halakani cosec 30 di sin 30 reciprocal 2 tarani negative angle de sin amasung cos amasung sec katang minus mangani tongthoroi ate di minus tongthoroi cd minus sin la ani cd kaya no 360 multiples kaya no mari ni plus 90 absolutely 9 completely was mari plus 90 or the mahak se second quadrantal first option second quadrant ki marak thalai then adu gum angle amagi sin di plus ni maning mamang plus ni adu di ma di minus song thoroi minus sin 90 lai ni minus 1 lai cos ki di minus 2 song thoroi cos of c to mark angle de lai ni 4 quadrant lai 90 plus ni adu di first option second quadrant ai khoi ma second quadrant lai hane lok sam yare sorry first not second any I know kari lore first ni si acute angle ni hane lok sele si ki 90 degree si acute angle ni hane lok sele cos 90 di 0 ni obtuse angle ni acute angle ni lore cos 90 di 0 ni ten gi di minus song thorakani minus la ni si summa gi multiple star completely boost mari plus 90 ni ten gi di second ko acute angle ni hane khalaga di minus song thoroi minus the acute angle dagi hen bani hane loksile acute angle dagi hen 90 si acute angle dagi hen by angle ni hane loksile assume tore then second quadrant lanjala gari 10 gi minus amaga lakani the 1090 the undefined chord ki di minus song thorakani masi somo completely bulus mari plus 90 degree ni second quadrant 90 si 90 degree solve angle amani hani loksele code ki di minus song thora ani then code 90 value di 0 le sec of this minus sec minus mang kharani si so comparable mari plus 90 degree ni 90 si kitang thak tai adu basi 90 degree solve angle ni haina khala adu di madu ko angle amagi sec ti minus la kani adu basi mafam se acute haina loksele sec 90 di undefined or ezum 90 degree hamane haina colossi tab haina colossi chamana result phangai cosec t minus to mamang da songthora ani then cd mu cosec lare cd acute 90 degree solve haina khala ps saurus ma di minus songthora anobo minus sama cosec 90 d 1 lare find the values of this sig angle sig value to have any so angle or 316 divide or 4620 da 316 na 13 times lore henjengare minus 60 khairo ani adu 360 ki multiples or the or gare ban or gare 90 ki multiples adu even multiples or sin legane for the 4 quadrant le sa 4 quadrant le angle comparison around the matun 60 back khala have any 4 quadrant le angle ma sin di minus ogani minus sin 60 ki display from the course of I-70 as 316 sauro 316 yellow kaya thonge 3 thonge 217 yellow 3 thonge plus 60 actually complete evolution da 270 and ahum le ro then first quadrant le first quadrant angle ki cos p first quadrant second quadrant le second quadrant le angle ki cos p minus la and cos 60 di sin 30 ke support on a 10 of half value le half right from the 10 of CD negative angle then negative to mamang no song for ani then CD d pi by 3 have 16 is 16 times of 60 d when 960 d 16 divide to row when 118 yele from the 16 yele see 118 yele 5 times plus 60 degree happen complete evolution da manga 180 do manga rak lay haven manga ana mong le bidani rak manga rak lay re this 62nd quadrant angle 10 d sorry third then mark the minus third quadrant with the minus song for right then 60 both of this haribo pi by 3 common local c pi by 3 c 5 over this must be 5 over them then sum up to matamda value c 315 degree 360 degree minus 45 haina policy are na 90 ke multiples में ये रसी are ये quarter तुम हला अने cos 45 ले रनी जो 4 quadrant ले angle में cos p minus पे असर रूपा लगा cos positive minus 1 तारन so that this sign of this में सीता है बस कुछ सी दिखाए देखिए जो बच्चा माना वो procedure नहीं what CD ke avre 270 ki 2 times le plus theta le 270 is 3 times of 90 3 times of 90 over the 6 times of 90 that is 6 times of 90 given number times of 90 only sin le gane sin of theta ta gane sin convention de 270 anirag plus theta 4 quadrant le angle of sin d minus la kane 1 sin theta left and the right to star number 2 sisu minus kamar lokho kisi 40 minus tin angle di mamang da plus sign thamna no minus kamar lokho khane 40 minus ti mamang so so 40 gani asun onare 6 9 to 30 see 97 times of 90 minus theta ro kole 7 times of 90 have a secret delay 7 times of 90 minus theta karam quadrant check ko mathau kai quadrant to 90 tare amuk tang lei beda 90 mari 90 manga 90 taru 90 tare tang halapa raga display 4 quadrant le angle amagi 10 of 40 plus sin ne then adu rabadi the odd number times or 7 see odd number times so 90 the code in sense to change salani magi complementation ten la ani adu sin convention the anoba sin minus amala aro 10 of theta la 10 of theta tare 10 theta the right hand side theta and stroke number 3 then sig minus mawang sa tigani cosec minus theta de minus cosec theta ka mana minus sa kare then this 90 plus theta by 2d cosec tcd ka man sec salani or 90 pi by 2 90 ni 1 times of 90 ni or 1 times 90 OD or number times 90 OD ma change to magi complementary ratio sec to sakane sec theta by 2 lerani so the second quarter level angle ki cosec t all sin tan cos quality minus or plus ni so muk song for right then sin right inside to tare hence pro then mathang is so minus amuk kamalo ko ki sin to minus theta di minus sin theta ga mana bane 360 sin la ani first quadrant thale sin theta jum tarani 360 amuk repeat tore 360 minus sin theta le ni sin theta simplify le six value simplify do ni tam khuding ma ki value sing si angle sing standard angle nga tani akoina sig 405 360 plus 45 phongdo ni 360 degree minus 16 phongdo 420 360 plus 60 225 is 180 plus 45 cd 360 gidi 360 gidi multiple so ni sin le gani to first one sin 45 le ni sig na mo cos 4 quadrant angle amagi cos t minus positive hoy gani aduga muksu cos ta dum halakani sina sin halakani sina cos ta halakani then c cos 360 degree plus first quadrant level cos ni cos ta dum cos 60 lakani c 180 plus 45 set third quadrant level angle amagi sin di minus lagani minus 40 so minus sin 45 so na value standard value sin phanga respective value sin pisila evaluate tore akona 1/2 one number 2 angle sing si magi minus negative angle sing positive angle da hana phongdok si UCI 420 degree 360 plus 60 degree ne 390 degree 360 plus 30 degree ne cos ke minus ke kana dare adona si 662 times of 360 minus 60 degree ne negative angle do negative sign ke negative song to ne sin of 360 degree minus 30 degree ne si sin and sin 60 da domalakani first quadrant of Venus is sin 60 halakani cos t the first quadrant is cos ta tum halakani cos 30 degree see the 4 quadrant level 4 quadrant level cos t cos 60 halani see minus tumadi see 4 quadrant level angle of sin d minus ni minus 2 halagi minus 2 plus 60 tare respective value visual see simplify to see we get 1 simplify Roman number 3 value pi by 4 radian angle sing si radian na phongdo e masi aikoina radian the degree on throw ko losia hari basing si aikoina muk mana cd 135 and 130 pi minus pi by 4 phongdo cd pi plus pi by 4 phongdo sisu twice pi minus pi by 4 phongdo e cd pi by 4 45 ni cd pi by 4 tham ku cd pi minus something ni sin da dum halakani square covering negative song for su negative square carry plus negative of the khane ragum chima from masida in sin pi by 4 like ani sin square pi by 4 sin square pi by 4 sin square pi by 4 negative song picture abasu square na negative number of square carry plus over sab mana ba mari ni amagi pi sin pi by 4 value 1/2 ni then simplify taro we get to so na mathangi asisu 360 number sami pi by 6 is 60 degree ni 60 degree ni 120 180 degree 60 180 degree 60 khaido kibu mane asum na sisu kon simplify taro si the pi lere then sin the pi plus pi by 4 phongdo 60 pi by 4 dum thamase sisu pi by sisu pi gidi 10 na dum la kane minus la charo second quadrant ni second quadrant di 10 to minus ni adu square karamani na negative number square kar plus obnina negative to mak master khana ragum si and scholar ni si 10 pi di 0 ni value pislo res matuna then si ki damak di third quadrant le angle amagi 10 di third 10 di asaru gi matuna plus ni pi de dum 10 de dum halakani mana ba ahum tinare 3 times so pi by 6 is 16 is 60 root 3 square the 3 ni 9 lere quad pi by 20 have so kaya no 180 the 20 ni yellow within 9 degrees 9 ahum kuntare 9 manga lere 9 30 lere sin value sin photo then hosu kare ko ne khangbu yai kana punjal lati sigi number ani siga punjal lagadi 90 tai siga punjal lagadi ke tai 9 di mapa to this must be Sinisipil 9 ahum di pun taret 9 mga de mo na mga 9 sa yung punto 9 IT1 o ito. This must be IT1. This must be IT1. IT1 ang ito. So 9 ka 27 ka punto level puto kaya basang 45 Q1 is 63 this man punto then IT1 di 90 minus 9 degree level simula aba matunda 9 quote na 90 or number times so 90 or the quote change to 10 the 10 20 simula ani sin 10 27 sin 10 up 9 degree the quote ka tenga di quote ka tenga di same magnitude but over ka kana ni 1 ta ni siga ni se amana magi reciprocal ni si ani se amana magi reciprocal ni 1 reciprocal have a arthati reciprocal have the point of 10 10 theta si 1 by theta ka mana have the angle mana ba 10 theta ka cos theta ka angle mana ba di 1 plus 1 ta ga issue angle sin tu yang si ma api angle sin silang 120 90 degree saw 6 sadoksi 90 ke multiple sin da sado then see the cos of 90 plus theta d minus sin 35 there the 180 even number times of 90 ni cos na sense to cos to lani cos of minus 24 degree lani see you cos of 60 degree lani kana pun dia 24 kana pun dia standard angle mati yaudi 35 60 di dulu puto ko yare te jam te puto ko yate kana ma pot ka dege hu yang si IT 90 ani je pun 90 lere ani je phajok na kare ani se to khana kare sige ani se me de ko khana ba yare ani se me de ko khana ba yare mathang gi sige 55 ko 35 ko de 90 ni ani je cos na sin dara sin cos lam sense torus complementary is ko pala cos 55 था sin 35 थी sin of 90 degree minus 55 में तो cos 60 के half में फिर cos 50 वाला फाइव दोनों रा half जाने इसमें वैल्यू पुटे so that this equal to this equal to trigonometry is 6 BNC 10 of 90 degree minus theta d cos theta का मान है sec of 180 degree minus theta d sec theta minus second quadrant level angle is sec minus 2 minus sec theta का माने sin of minus theta d minus sin theta का माने sin of 180 degree plus theta second quadrant level angle is sin is minus sin theta का माना गनी cos of 360 minus theta d minus cos theta का माना गनी cosec of 90 degree plus theta d second quadrant level angle ने cosec ने cosec sec second sec theta minus मथा की minus ने plus मखा की minus ने plus sin को हम जो plus तारा ने मथक sin theta का मखा की sin theta मगर मथक cos theta मगर मखा की cos theta मगर मथक की sec theta में theta का 1 तारा right hand side की ओर असुनो मथंग की 270 plus theta de kaya ta gani or number times of 3 times of 90 ni or number times of 90 or this sin mak on the cos sakane 4 quadruple angle sin ni minus cos theta का माना minus cos theta का माना है असुनो cos theta लेंगे ना तमें ये 270 the second quadrant third quadrant angle sin the minus la kane the or number times of 90 or the sin na minus cos theta la ani then sin theta le jare makha ga 180 degree minus theta su sin theta da dum la kane even number times of 90 or the na sin le gane cos theta le jare c 270 degree mata ke domaina minus cos theta ta ani c 90 or multiples ni atara mo quadrant ma ki quadrant check to ni minus cos theta la ni value simplify to for manavani yenare makati square makare square kari will see square kari will see sige ani to square slash c ni sa thamba mama mana na book na ba minus 1 tar and right side yo number 3 cos of 90 minus theta d sin theta का मान है मखागी लेंगे ना तब में 10 का 10 square इतना 7 times 90 दी अगर और number times 90 और अगर 10 tends to 4 लाने 4 theta लाखने even power कारण बनीना minus 2 अपन खाने रवम से then मखागी cos 5 times 90 नी और number times 90 और अगर cosec na sec the salani the minus to the canarogum c square negative number square ka plus ni so na 10 to odd number times ng ata or odd number times or the odd number times or the kumagi su portal la ka ni ate the sec ka sign ka po na di 10 ka ni mathak makha kak na ba ya ba sing kak na ni sign ka na ya bra ka na ba ya ba am te yaw ke then ko ka ri phang CVD CG cos amaga cos mana sin by cos ki bi 10 ka la re cos square amre hori cos square do ka say square ka khana 1 ka ka ya cos square ta la re CVD amok kai le length na thami 10 nama ka ka CG cos ta ka cos square ta di cos cube ta la re in the right hand side in stroke. So that cos of nx must this must be nx must be nx over again. And where n is any integer positive or negative or 0. When n is even integer, there is another integer m such that n equal to twice m. Even integers can be integer at top like any other integer do twice m, another integer from the cos of nx to cos twice mf. Twice 2 go pi summon already m times to twice pi m times to 60. Adu the cos na cos ka dum halakani. The cos of for twice pi the complete evolution do m times ni m times koragadi m times hold my 1 like any. 1 to the minus 1 to the power twice m pi na pungo here. Twice m the n is equals to 1. When n is odd integer, there exists another integer m such that n equal to twice m plus 1. Then cos of n pi have the cos of twice m plus 1 times of pi. Then the twice m pi then manung do then see the m times to twice pi plus pi. Since man pungo is the m times or twice pi the pungo over the cos of pi la. Cos of pi to minus 1. Minus 1 is the equation minus 1 to the power twice m plus odd number. Minus 1 odd number power card the minus 1 twice m plus 1 go n is for equals to 1 to the n any integer or combining 1 and 2 we get cos of n pi d cos of n pi so minus 1 to the power n belongs to I any integer. Issue cos of n pi plus minus 1 to the power n times of pi by 6 the half again where n is 0 or any integer positive or negative. That's it. You are getting positive to do the n even or over the n multiply twice m pi twice m the twice m pi m times of twice pi ni sin na sin of even number the power card minus 1 to the plus 1 the sin of pi by 6 sin of pi by 6 is half. One odd over the n putting twice m plus 1 is local then to the curriculum market twice m pi it must be the pi m half pi na pulitsilo the twice m pi see mapumo see the m times of twice pi is sign complete version plus something change sum of the sign of this letter see the pi minus pi by 6 and upon pi already sign that the second quarter will sign the plus sign 60 the half letter or the animal case animata or even or a half letter or a half or any punjalagadi assuming this equal to this hence proof. Issue for twice for n pi plus this n is any even or to walk composed of even or the left side she becomes c n pi. So even not 2 port letter n pi have only pi which this must be n pi. N is twice m is local. Twice m is into a day of it, what do you get? Empire report to see the m times or twice by the Pongo. Twice by the Pongo with the port now, port of 30 degree letter for 30 degree. Passport in the last angle 40 plus for 30 degree letter. then similar, then odd number already n odd number already odd number n do twice m plus 1 as do for then m times of pi amana samina gro pi amana ko magi pi si samina gro then a the first quadrant le equivalent in a color ne first quadrant report le then the single see the muk second quadrant le second quadrant le angle magi 40 second see second quadrant le third quadrant le angle magi 40 40 la kani pi ti even time so 90 degree then value go 2 go 3 case animal part see 11 side to 11 side to sige dulu si karam na ABI left side for correct review left side for correct one or two from for correct then right side ki amuk patpa right side ki kari no police right side it must be right side over right side to follow from matam de su tarike sta kre twice by the pongo twice by the pongo n into twice by or the sec of the sec of this angle plus or minus or submane pi by 3 with the my level the labor I command that's this equal to solve this sec square theta sig principal value sigma angles in solve to heaven sec square theta 2 level this sec theta plus minus 2 level sec theta plus minus root 2 sec theta na root 2 taba ma tambe sec of the 1 by cos of pongo 1 by root 2 lere cos theta makta the cos plus minus 45 degree or vi plus minus 360 degree minus 45 degree vi cos na positive oiba positive cos na positive over quadrant first ka foga ramamang na magi plus minus double degree friday then system equating to the plus minus 45 plus minus 315 among the plus minus on the top of the plus minus on the top of any negative in a plus minus angle samana negative angle of cos of minus root 2 the cos theta to minus half my cos minus half the third quadrant cos minus half the second quadrant amasung second quadrant amasung third quadrant third quadrant mamang plus minus half ne 180 equating to the value and so hence theta go we have values into my position so cos theta this cos theta plus root 3 sin theta equal to 2 trigonometry ratio ani when height in angle support yadre cos theta minus 2 की value proportion sincha karo karam no solve to EMC let's see squaring karo both sides squaring karo with the we get what this function sin square is mo ko dogani sin square c cos plus hado off from the count then quantity equation cos theta function the factorize or completing for the square for c 2 cos theta minus 1 to 0 le cos theta equal half cos theta na plus half ta by the c first quadrant level angle angle to give plus minus on the top of third quadrant fourth quadrant level angle to give plus minus on the top of angle to thangani equating to the theta ki value to but theta equal minus 60 and over 360 do not satisfy the equation angle and symmetry pyramid quadratic equation is satisfied to get kari dama sigum tama both side square karo with an to pay the result may have a loxilo then see kaido probably theta ki value is 60 degree ga 0 or high angles in the sigim marato ledger su satisfy to get squaring karo with then square theta plus 4 square theta equal to 2 trigonometry ratio amado on tono then sin by cos tong ke cos relation tong do l simplify to squaring ka over the equation base to 0 le then we can square theta equal to 1 le theta equal to 10 theta equal plus minus 1 plus ki matang da 10 theta now 1 ta ba hai se plus 1 ta ba se first quadrant 45 degree second quadrant third quadrant 180 degree 180 degree plus 45 minus for the negative angle 1 minus 180 degree plus 45 live over from the mathematical live over from the negative angle की matang का थाने सी tan na positive ओए बाय बसे first का second का सोमदगी 180 और उरगा हलकपा स्वाइद लेबा मा then 180 plus 45 180 मसी matang का नहीं खानरिसी then amasina mu 360 minus 360 है बदी सोम चलो minus 360 नहीं इतना हलकपा दी खासी इसके लिए इवन अपन हलकपा की नहीं 45 बारी बसे value sing si evaluator si evaluator ba matong da chi value sing se phanga sine ani ahum mari se phanga tumbala ba yaw bra when tan theta equal to -1 or badi tan theta na -1 or ba quadrant na se check to si tan theta na -1 or ba ai ba tan theta na -1 tan na minus or ba se si ke quadrant ni tan na -1 or ba se le negative angle da -1 or batara bade see quadrant from the salo -45 then -180 to -45 is the -180 plus 45 so then 180 from the 180 salo 45 halo ko yare then 180 360 salo raga 45 halo ko yare hari ko 6 value sing jo phanga sum equating toraga then theta ki value mayam se phanga hari bas angle sing si ga mar klai boi ga daban quadratic equation ko cos theta ni cos theta di quadratic equation cos theta ho cos theta na variable ne treat hoga cos factorize tora we get this cos theta ki value se ani phanga cos na half oi bagi di cos na plus half oi bas karam quadrant de cos na plus half oi bas karam quadrant de lei let's see and see cos na plus half over quadrant is similar then see uta this then 60 degree ama then degree sumla see 60 or see ama then minus 60 ama degree mo minus 360 or 60 harap I was so it Illuminate the local lab plus minus 60 ama plus minus 300 ama. Post theta na 1 over the case amuk hanasi post theta na 1 over case have CD post theta na 1 over case 1 over 0 emission 360 ki marakta later ne then 360 marakta later haraga di over yadrabnina ani makhana ro therefore solutions ki theta ki blue plus minus 60 plus minus 300 CD khana ro ji marakta later boundary ke later then cos theta minus tan theta equal to 2 by root 3. Sin by cos to 10 the cos now 1 by 10 the fungo f quadratic equation in 10 tana na basile. Quadratic equation 10 theta la 10 theta to theta isolation na phange 10 theta ki bilu ani phange 10 theta na 1 by root 3 over matam 10 na positive oi ba hai bani positive oi ba hai ba se ma khama sida khana ba yari se another quadrant number single C, then a positive way bar have a city quadrant. Quadrant here upon a canary reality. Param angle sing white 10 to 2 ready is the 30 ama, the 180 plus 30D to 10 ama. Then from the salagadi 180 30 ama halapa. The gate from the salagadi 360 30 ama halapa. I have angle to Oregon. Then 10 theta na minus root 3 oi ba haraga de 10 theta na minus root 3 negative angle oi ba haraga de so yega quadrant yega mo na si then negative oi ba hai bane then negative oi ba root 3 aga de 60 degree wa pham then from the la abade 60 degree minus to ramena from the 180 or 60 halakwa ma then 240 to minus negative from the 90 minus 60 ama minus 240 ama 180 plus 60 degree angle sima 120 degree 180 60 khajo pro 120 ama degree or 360 or 60 khajo ama hai baching hai to kan therefore solution sa theta ki value mayam star If ABC denote the angles of a triangle, prove that this a triangle amagi angles denote the makoi ahungi sum the 180 have a famous result to link singani. Then A plus B plus C. Then cos theta A plus B is 180 degree minus theta hatchalani. Then C minus cos theta lani captain 0 star. Roman number 2. Angle lani say 180 minus C on so cross dinner. 10th of 90 degree minus C by 20 10th of cot of C by 2 cot of C by 2 right hand side proof. Next A plus B C mark 180 degree minus C the point only 180 degree the sin C lare sin C cos C the money to continue. Then amongst right hand side to plus B cos of A plus B to cos of 180 degree minus C. Then C the minus cos C manner sumna right hand side and C manner banina pyramid expressions proof. If ABC denote the angles of a triangle, prove that. See, someone the question number 2, Roman number 4. Angle C is equal to C is minus 180 degree 180 degree minus A plus B and a simplify to C. Some not to pay 10 of 90 plus something, the cot of something, right inside P or hence proof. For Roman number 5. B plus C is equal to pi minus A the Pongokone A C plus A so pi minus B the Pongokone A plus B so pi minus C the Pongokone. Makage, assume Makage the 10 to pi minus pi plus A this to third quadrant will give pi plus A the 10 A the Lakan C the mana 10 B 10 Lakan. Mata is second quadrant labor. Second quadrant angle from the 10 minus low and so for Okane. Mataka Makaga, Samana is same magnitude but opposite sign minus 1 tare proctor. If ABCD are angles of a quadrilateral, then so the quadrilateral angles in quadrilateral or the Makoipono is some to 180, 316, 360 pale, 360 lerane, then angle of which some 360 minus 8 upon the sine of 360 degree minus 80 minus sine ega minus 0 tar. So the right hand side, Roman number 1 loic, Roman number 2, use the angle any sum of the angle any sum 360 ama length thamase the ama A plus B 360 minus C plus B the point CD sine minus sine of C plus B point ani the caption na right hand side to yore praman to isu A plus B angle any things na the sequence angle ama length thamase angle ama phondo si the cos of sila caption na 0 ta hence proof. If ABCD is cyclic, then put the cyclic or the Makage expression to put the cyclic quadrilateral made opposite angles in a do 180 or heaven. A six some 180 to B degrees 180 or heaven. Rodu Panchalani, sine B have to sine of 180 degree minus the Sidikatare, sine B tare. Proof. Roman number 2. Angle Marisi angle animal length arm is length and Tamasi upon say see the sine cos of 180 degree minus A the point sine cos of B so cos of 180 degree minus B the point C so cos A minus cos A lakane the second quadrilateral angle the cos B minus lakane katana 0 ta. So Roman number 3 angle ani harmony length thame upon bagit masaki chamana pangwe A minus 10 A minus 10 bitare katana hence proof. So that is sine square 5 degrees, sine square 10 degrees, sine square 15 degrees, sine square 90 degrees, 9.5 type all have it. For function Panjangana Equina, Ahan Bam 40 Boglangana Tamani, then 45 video how 1 by root 2 square carne, Matangi, this sine 50 per some 80 per 90 bulan. Ahan Bagising Siga, Siga, Manning is no one like IT 5 for the group of Semo, IT got 10 degree Gamasemo, 75 15 Gamasemo, Matamotans 40 50 Gamasemo, Makoising a sick function quality, see the money. This is function quality cost money. This is cost money. See the identity mirror, sin square theta plus cos square theta 1. See 1 letter, 5 to 1, 10 to 1, 15 to 1, 20 to 1, 25 to 1, 30 to 1, 35 to 1, 40 to 1. Anagi half and to half your loss 9.5 right hand side theory hence proof. This is who you look at someone and a proof to one. A whole Bogaroi Boga, ꯍꯧꯕꯒ ꯑꯔꯣꯏꯕꯒ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯣꯠ ꯇꯧꯔꯅꯤ ꯑꯦꯡꯒꯜ ꯑꯅꯤꯁꯦ ꯊꯤꯡꯉꯒ 90 ꯇꯥꯔꯒ ꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯁꯥꯏꯟꯗꯣ ꯐꯣꯡꯗꯣꯛꯑꯣ 1 ꯂꯩꯔꯅꯤ ꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯁꯥꯏꯟ 5 ꯗꯤꯒ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯁꯥꯏꯟ ꯁ꯭ꯀꯋꯥꯔ 5 ꯗꯤꯒ꯭ꯔꯤꯒ ꯃꯥꯟꯅ 1 ꯂꯩꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯃꯊꯪ ꯐꯣꯡꯗꯣꯔꯛꯄꯅ ꯑꯄꯣꯝꯕꯒꯤꯗꯤ 40 45 ꯗꯤ ꯍꯥꯞ ꯁꯤꯗꯤ 8.5 ꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯍꯦꯟꯁ 10ꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇꯗꯤ ꯁꯤꯁꯨ 1ꯒ ꯐꯥꯔꯁꯠꯀ ꯂꯥꯁꯠꯀ ꯐꯥꯔꯁꯠ ꯁꯦꯀꯦꯟꯒ ꯂꯥꯁꯠ ꯁꯦꯀꯦꯟꯒ ꯑꯅꯤꯁꯨ ꯄꯨꯔꯤꯅꯔꯅꯤ ꯀꯣ ꯐꯪꯁꯟ ꯄꯥꯟꯁꯤꯜꯂꯒ ꯃꯈꯣꯏ ꯄꯨꯔꯤꯅꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗꯗꯤ 1 ꯇꯥꯔꯅꯤ ꯁꯤꯗꯤ 89 ꯗꯤꯒ꯭ꯔꯤꯁꯤ ꯀꯣꯠ 1 ꯗꯤꯒ꯭री माने कोट का 10 का पूरी नबदी 1 ताबन एक प्रॉपर्टी पालो डायरेक्ट पूरी नहीं 45 टाइम्स प्लस पूरी नहीं 1 से 45 टाइम्स प्लस पूरी 1 तार हेंस प्रो आंसर जो है प्रमाण